Hello everyone. The next problem on the beam is cantilever beam with uniformly varying load. At point A, the load is 0 and at point B, the load is 5 kilonewton per meter. The length of the beam is 5 meter and the cross section of the beam is square with width 2 meter and height 2 meter. Young's modulus is 210 gigapascal and Poisson's ratio is 0.3. The moment of inertia is given by bh cube by 12. Here we need to draw for this problem, we need to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. Open the software. Go for preferences. Select structural. Click on OK. Go for preprocessor. Element type. At the command prompt, we need to define the element type. So there you type ET, 1, beam 3. Beam 3 is the element type. Press enter. Now next we need to define the real constants. So that also is defined in the command prompt. There you type r, 1 real constant 1, area of the beam is 4 meter square. Enter 4, moment of inertia is 1.33, height of the beam is 2 meter. Press enter. Next we need to define the material properties. Go to the material properties, material models, structural, linear, elastic, isotropic, 210 E9 and Poisson's ratio is 0.3. Click on OK. Now next we need to create the nodes and the element has to be created between the nodes. In order to create the nodes, we need to go to the modeling, create nodes in active coordinate system. Here the coordinate of node 1 in x direction is 0 and the coordinate of node 2 in x direction is 5 meter with respect to node 1. Go to the nodes in active coordinate system. To create node 1, give the node number as 1 and here you enter 0. Click on apply. Next we need to create the second node. Give the node number as 2 and here you enter as 5. Click on OK. This is first node. This is the second node. Now the element has to be created between these two nodes. For that, go for elements, auto number through nodes. Select first and second node. Click on OK. After creating the element, next we need to define the boundary conditions. The boundary conditions are node 1 is fixed in all degrees of freedom. Its displacement is 0 and uniformly varying load is applied on this beam. So in order to apply the boundary conditions, go to the loads, define loads, apply structural displacement on nodes. Select first node, click on OK. It is fixed in all degrees of freedom and enter the displacement value as 0. Click on OK. Now in order to apply the uniformly varying load, go to the pressure on beams, select this element. This node is considered as node I and this node is considered as node J. Click on OK. The pressure value at node I, since the load acting at node 1 is 0, the pressure at node I is 0 and the load acting at node 2 is 5 kilonewton per meter. The pressure value at node J should be 5000. Click on OK. So here you can see the load which is applied is uniformly varying load. At node 1 it is 0 and at node 2 it is 5 kilonewton per meter. After applying the boundary conditions, we need to solve this problem. For that, go to the solution, solve current load step, click on OK. Solution is done. Close this. Go to the general post processor. In order to get the shear force and bending moment diagram, we need to define the element table. Go to the element table, define table, click on add. Here you select by sequence number SMISC 2, apply, SMISC 6, apply. Again go for by sequence number SMISC 8, apply, and again go for by sequence number SMISC 12, click on OK. To get the shear force diagram, the element table is SMISC 2 and 8. To get the bending moment diagram, the element table is 6 and 12. To get the shear force and bending moment diagram, go to the plot results, counter plot, line element results. So to get the shear force diagram, element table at node I should be 2, SMISC 2, and at node J it should be SMISC 8. Click on OK. So this is the shear force diagram. To get the bending moment diagram, again go to the line element results. At node I it should be SMISC 6, and at node J it should be SMISC 12. Click on OK. So this is the bending moment diagram. Now in order to check the deflection of node 2, we need to go to the list results, nodal solution, degrees of freedom solution, y component of displacement, click on OK. So the displacement or deflection of node 1 is 0 since it is fixed, and the deflection of node 2 is minus 0.10256 into 10 raised to minus 5 meter in downward direction. Thank you.